So yes, I've been keeping a secret, and yeah, the reason I've been quiet is because I've been creating a publishing business. And the reason that I'm creating my own publishing business is because I basically got into, the publishing side of things, and it cost me nearly £5,000. And yeah, it was a big mistake that I made. But the thing is, I learned within that mistake that it actually taught me how to write my own book. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So the £5,000 was a lot to lose as a business deal. But the thing with that is it gave me a kick up arse to actually write my own book. I've done all this from scratch. This is someone who didn't even know how to work a laptop, and I created this all myself. And I'm on to my second book, um, which is a different type of book, still similar, but well, not spiritual. It's a book basically that about it's. I'll share it with you because it's halfway done, but it's called Fuck M, The Art of Detachment Without Guilt. And it talks about relationships, and it goes, it goes it dives deep into different subjects about learn how to detach from different things, and and not feel guilty about it. But it goes deeper into it, obviously, because I'm really passionate about writing books. So, with my experience, I want to raise awareness. Like, if you ever think about taking on a business, is do the research, because I'll be honest, I done no research at all, and it cost a lot, and I want to raise awareness for people to always do your research on that, on the people or whatever it is kind of business you're going into. Always do the research on the company, on the things that they stand, you know what I mean, really do a dive into what they're actually all about, and find out from other people if they bought off that business or whatever, if it's a product or whatever it is. Always do your research, because I'll admit I didn't, and it cost me nearly it cost me thousands of pounds. It basically cost me thousands of pounds. But it taught me how to work a laptop. It taught me how to work with KDP, with Word, with PDFs. I had no clue about none of that, but it helped me create my own book, and I'm on my second book, as I said. And so the secret I've been wanting to share is I'm actually starting my own publishing business, because I've went down the rabbit hole of the business, the side of the publishing side of things, and yeah, and what I see is something I don't want to do, and I am wanting to create my own publishing business, helping you either write your book, I'll write the book for you, or I will help guide you write your own book. And I can help turn the book into an ebook as well, which I've done with my first book, my We Are Spiritual Beings Having a Human Experience. I yeah so basically, yeah, it's just I've been, yeah, I normal publishers, right? They normally take a cut of your, like a percentage of your royalties, right? And that's what the money you make, you get the royalties, right? And they want rights to your book. And I personally don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I think the people, once they write their book, that should be their book. That's their book. Do you know what I mean? That's their story. That's whatever they are writing their book about. Do you know what I mean? I feel that's their book. And that's why I'm wanting to do it different. I want to, do a one-off payment at the start. And then what I'll do is, I'll create the KDP site for you, and everything, all your all the stats, everything, you'll know what's who's buying and how much sales and things like that, and you'll find out, you'll have your own dashboard, and it'll tell you what's going on, and your book will be in there. Do you know what I mean? When I had no access to your book, because I think I didn't agree with that. I'd agree with you having to, I just pay royalties to somebody else on top of you getting your royalties. No, I think that you should get royalties to yourself and the rights to yourself as well. Yeah, I wholeheartedly, because as I said, I've made a bad business decision, and it's taught me a lot in the publishing side of things, the business side and the publishing side of things. And I don't want anyone else to go through what I've went through. I really don't. And yeah, I really obviously can't talk much more about it because yeah, it's not a good experience to go through, and I just want to raise awareness about it, that you really do have to do your research. Um, it was just you get sold a dream that's not even realistic. Do you know what I mean? I was sold a dream that's not even realistic. It wasn't, it wasn't, it looked all fancy, what I'm saying, and but within it wasn't so fancy, if you get my drift. So yeah, I will be sharing about my experience. I'll be sharing everything about it. That's going to be one thing, but yeah, I will be in time be sharing my experience and my truth, because as you know, real talk with Maz, I talk the truth and what I believe is the truth, and facts. It'll be facts, like facts and people, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just, that's why I thought, no, I have to share this, that, I'm starting this business because I want to help others, because I feel, like personally myself, I'd wanted to write a book for years. Years I'd wanted to write a book, and I didn't know where to start. I really didn't know where to start. So if that business decision hadn't went wrong, wouldn't have probably written my own book. I wouldn't have got around to writing a book. Certainly not. Because I didn't know where to start. But because that happened to me, it gave me a kick up arse, and I learned. I took out a laptop, and trust me, I wanted to throw that laptop out a million thousand times. You know what I mean? Because I had to learn how to do the margins, how to do the sizing and editing, and you know what I mean. It takes a lot of time and energy, and to write the book. Do you know what I mean? But having to learn to work a laptop on top of it was a bit crazy. But I got there in the end. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's got something. Everyone's got a book in them, for sure. Everyone's got a book in them. Everyone's got a book in them. So if you wanted to always write a book and you didn't know where to start, that's what I'm here for. And there will be no, like, do you know what I mean? I'll be straight cut, a one-off payment at the beginning, and there's no like sneaky payments afterwards or none of that. It'll be straight one-off payment. It could be a payment plan, but definitely the royalties and the rights and everything will be yours. I'll be all in written down, so it'll be done properly. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I believe as I say, I teach us all the time. I always say everything's happening for us. It's not happening to us. So I believe that all happened to me, so I can help guide other people do it, but not, not like charging thousands and it's charging reasonable money. That's, you know what I mean? Because there's nothing better than actually having a story or having a book inside you that you really just want it down on physical paper. You know what I mean? There's something so special about actually having it inside your mind and then actually getting it physically in paper and then into a book. There's something really special about that. Do you know what I mean? It is, yeah. And I wanted to write a book for years, and there was just something stopping me. I just thought, well, basically, I thought I couldn't do it. This is the thing. This is the sort of things you say to yourself. I can't do it. I'm not able. Oh, I can't work a laptop. There's these excuses. Ken. Oh, it's raining a day. Oh, it's a fine day. I'll just go out. I want to do it, Ken. But once you actually zone in, get into the, you know what I mean, really zone in and put your time and energy into it, and block out the outside noise, Ken, anything's possible. Do you know what I mean? I was so good at saying, oh, I'm shit at this, I'm shit at that, I can't do this, I can't do that. that we forget that we've got everything inside us all along. Do you know what I mean? We've just got to find the courage, the patience, and basically it's about showing love for yourself. Like, I'm more than capable of getting this done for myself. You know what I mean? It could be any story that you really want to share that, you know, you want help with it, or you want someone to write it for you. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. Like, I will guide you. I will obviously have to see you weekly and like find out your story and and get to know a bit about yourself. And do you know what I mean? Because I'm one of them. I like to know people's stories, and I think this is like, I'm a storyteller, right? And I like telling stories, and this is why I like to listen to people's stories, because I was meant to write books. Like, I was meant to be like, it was always meant to be. And the reason I actually found out that I actually liked writing was because I was in rehab. And in rehab, we had to write our life story. And when I wrote my life story, I could have kept going on and on and on and on. I didn't want to stop. I just did not want to stop. Okay, it's different now because a lot of people do it on a laptop. And I actually, I wish you could just, do you know what I mean? Because, yeah, there's something special about writing it physically instead of typing it. But that's just me. I'm just probably I'm an old soul. Do you know what I mean? I've probably done this for many, many lifetimes, writing books, but now it's in this day and age, it's on your laptop. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I just wanted to share. That's where I've been. I haven't done a long YouTube for a wee while because, yeah, I've been busy, obviously writing my second book, and basically living the dream. Do you know what I mean? One week, well, I'll give you an example. Like the other day, I was filming in Ballamore in a bloody a kids, I was about to say cartoon, but it's a kids' TV program. Do you know what I mean? One week, I'm out camping in the middle of nowhere with my 96-year-old friend, or camping with my dogs, or I'm out filming in Ballamore, or I'm on a boat because I've got a key to, it's like a Missionish Loch in Isle of Mull. I've got a key because it's for fishing, do you know what I mean? But I don't go to fish, I just go to use the boat. And there's like 3 lochs, so I've got 3 options. It's like rowing boats, but they're pretty cool. So if I'm not doing that, or if I'm not out with my dogs, or camping, or on Ballamore, or honestly, you just didn't know what's up in my life. But yeah, I'm going to start doing longer YouTubes because I'll be honest, see, doing that quick reels on TikTok and Facebook and that, I actually, I reckon I'm more a storyteller. Do you know what I mean? I like to talk about it for ages. I'm not one of them that's got to do the hook, this, and then, do you know what I mean? And it's too quick for me. I like to yap. I'm a yapper. I wasn't before, I'll be honest. I was full of anxiety and worry about what people thought of me. Now, I seriously, like, honestly, people who knew me years ago, I'm really not the same person. Like, we're always evolving, we're always changing. Do you know what I mean? We're always, yeah, we're always evolving. Do you know what I mean? I'm certainly not the same person I was like even a year ago. I'm certainly not. It's yeah, it's this awakening just gets more crazier. Do you know what I mean? It does. It gets more wilder. But the thing is, when you do start actually doing the inner work, you actually see the outer work, your outer reality starts matching your inner reality. You know what I mean? Like a lot of things are gone right for me. I've got so much things. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm starting my own business. I put my own publishing business. I'm doing my second book. I do reels. I'm always up to something. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna start doing longer reels, longer YouTubes and things like that. So yeah, but my life's just one crazy like there's always something. But yeah, so if you are interested in writing your own book, or if you want me to write it, and obviously it's not gotta be like a 2-second job. If I was to help you write your book, I would help guide you. We take to do like weekly catch ups and things like that, and because we'll have to dive deep into your what's going on, or even if it's not that kind of book. It could be any kind of book you want to write. Yes, just write in the comments. I'm Maz Anderson, Real Talk with Maz. On Facebook, I am Maz Adventures Around Mull, because, yeah, I get up to that much adventures. If I'm not in Mull, I'm over in Oban or Glasgow, or I'm always up to something, do you know what I mean? But yeah, if you like the sound of that and you want to write your own book, give me a shout. You know where I am. Much love, always.